In this video, I'd like to present an effective and accurate method used by huge corporations. This approach is particularly precise and strong in three-layer time frames. I will show you a one-of-a-kind method that yields enormous returns. This method is extremely lucrative while also being quite simple to implement. The new heikin indicator is used in this approach. However, the trading style is considerably different. The technique provides me with 2 profitable transactions every day. The points I will discuss in the video, if you learn properly and execute your trades, you will have a 100% win rate. As you can see, the strategy's error is nearly 0, and you will make 100% on each transaction. What you see are the same strategy indicators that I noted in 3 different time frames, and I will tell you how to acquire these exact signals and start trading, so pay close attention to this video. Before we move forward, I'd just like to remind you to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Okay traders, now let's go through this 3-tier method. First and foremost, I'd want to point out that the signals you're seeing are the result of a combination of 2 indicators and a 3 time frame method. Now I'll describe how this technique sends these messages. To begin, we change the candlesticks to heikin. I'll run a test with the signals generated by this method so you can see for yourself how it signals. The green and red halos you see are based on heikin candlesticks, but done in a different way. I'll run a few examples before moving on to the following points. So let's re-add the CCI indicator to the chart, but with distinct and optimized alterations. Let's adjust the settings of the CCI indicator, but this time in a different way than in the previous video. To make it easier to notice, I changed the dashed line to a smooth line and then changed the color in the input area. So now, let us go through how to use this technique. This indicator is made from the new heikin and is utilized in this technique with a modified CCI combination to deliver an accurate signal in 3 time frames. Each time, we receive the initial signal from the 30-minute time window to receive the sell signal. The top indicator sent a sell signal, and the blue line in the CCI indicator crossed the red line from top to bottom at the same moment. Both prerequisites have been satisfied, and this signal is valid for 30 minutes. I'm going to draw a vertical line here. Then I gradually improve the accuracy and profitability of this signal. Take note of the essential points I'm making here. Now we reduce the time by 1 step and set it at 15 minutes. Following that, we draw a vertical line on the legitimate signal in this time period. Then I reduce the time period once more to 5 minutes. I locate the vertical line in this time frame once more. As previously, I draw a vertical line through the legitimate signal of both indicators. This signal was optimized and improved in 2 phases. We reduced the time period once again to 1 minute. We search for the vertical line again, and when we locate it, I place it precisely on the legitimate signal of both indicators. The indicator signals become significantly more accurate using this approach. Now I'm going to open a sell position here. Okay, I'll reduce the time limit to 30 minutes. This is the strategy's defining feature. The general decreasing trend in the 30-minute time span was pretty evident, as shown above. In this situation, we advance the position in accordance with the downward trend. I use the CCI indicator to define the exit point of the sell location and create a horizontal line. The 30-minute time frame downturn comes to an end here. The final objective is to get out of this problem. In this method, we first detect the legitimate signal over a 30-minute period and then mark it with a vertical line. We then gradually reduce the time period, and the signals become more precise and genuine. This is a very important secret in scalping trading. Okay, let's put this fantastic method to the test again with the purchase trading position. In this case, I indicate the legitimate signal in a 30-minute time period by drawing a vertical line. Then I reduced the time limit to 15 minutes. I reapplied this vertical line to the indicator's legitimate signal. I decreased the time limit by 1 step to 5 minutes. I drew a vertical line through the legitimate signal. The desired signal is gradually becoming more accurate, and I set the time frame to 1 minute in the last stage. In the chart, I search for the vertical line. So, I place the vertical line precisely on the legitimate signal. In this time range, I will establish a purchasing position. Now I've changed the time limit to 30 minutes. This is where I start the position. It was not visible due to the short time span. I will expand my purchasing position till the upsurge ends. As you can see, this investment likewise met the goal of recognizing an upward trend with substantial profits. Take note of how precise the signal delivered by this method was. It handed us a buying position in the shadow of this candle. This was a hidden approach within the method I taught you. Let's add the indicators to the chart now. Check out the indicator I utilized in this technique. In the search bar, type heikin ashi. Insert this indicator into the chart. Now I'll look at the indicator's styling and other features. In the first style field, make the following changes. Uncheck the tables option and modify the value 55 to 47 in the input area. Now let's add the CCI indicator to the chart, but with some modifications. Look up CCI here. Include the CCI indicator in the chart. The CCI indicator is a key aspect of this method. Please carefully review the options. First, in the Style section, we modified the number 20 to 40. Next, in the Style section, both values should be changed from 100 to 110. To make this dashed line more visible, change the first color to red and the second to green, then change the CCI color to light blue and make it a bit thicker. Now our trading plan has been finalized. This approach can be used in regular mode at any time. On the Bitcoin chart, I ran a short test of this method. This Bitcoin chart is updated every 30 minutes. This is a legitimate sell signal. Both indicators gave a good purchase signal in this case. This is a legitimate purchase signal, and these signals are quite accurate. I'll present some position examples using these two indicators. Let's look at the price chart when it's in range mode. To simply filter out erroneous signals, I set the number 100 of these CCI lines to 110. The CCI indicator has not produced any signals here, but the heikin ashi indicator has issued several misleading signals, which the CCI indicator has filtered with its new adjustments. As I mentioned earlier, your likes and subscribes motivate me to keep working so that in the future video, I can teach you a fresh and successful method. So please press the like button and subscribe to our channel as well. If you don't comprehend the video, go through it from the beginning. I'd suggest you to watch this video at least twice from start to finish to properly understand its intricacies. And this is it for today's video. Hope to see you in the next one too. Goodbye.